Friday, Kagi. Jeez.
Happy Friday, guys.
I think you got a problem looking at your damn phone. Always on your phone.
What?
I'm joking. Joking. All right, we're going to go live on TikTok. And now we're live on, well, not live, but we click record. Happy Friday, guys.
Hey, guys. Happy Friday.
Wow, what a Friday. Not a bad Friday, just what a Friday. If you watched, hello Annette, if you watched
Hello, Annette.
any of my
Hello, girl. How
if
are
you watched any of my TikToks tonight, we get extra cheese on the pizza, right? Because I like to make the cheese dance when we reheat the pizza. And before putting the pizza into in the oven, I pick it up into with my hands every week. And because it's so much cheese, it stays as one
One
big pizza.
entire slice of
Well,
pizza.
the cheese, I guess, shifted all the way to the middle,
Hello, Jeanette. Merry Christmas, girl.
and I lost 2 slices. Luckily, we just put it in the oven, and the cheese kind of melted back into form. But what a night! What a night! Hello, Kimmy, Annette Paisley, Janet.
Hello, Kimmy. How are you, girl?
No, Jeanette. Jeanette or Janet? It's Jeanette.
Jeanette, I said hello.
No, but it's like what an extra N will do to your name. Janet.
Janet. It's Janet.
Yeah, Jeanette.
You said Jeanette. It's Janet.
Well, I'm not good at pronouncing things, reading
Clearly.
things. So,
Hello, Strawberry. Hello, Stony B.
Stony B, take whatever you want. This is, I'm not going crazy with eating as much pizza as I usually do. So I'm gonna let Kaki have as much as she wants because
gonna have a whole
this
lot.
is only a pizza pregame. Tomorrow night is the real pizza night. However, I was thinking about doing buffalo garlic knots. Haven't done them in a minute. I was supposed to do them for the last big pay-per-view. Hello, MB. Happy Friday, Lisa.
Paisley just watched the blooper reel. Yeah, well. Hello, MB. Yeah, he picked it up and then it was like, oops.
I swear, guys, and this is only stuff that you see me and Kaki recording. Imagine if we had cameras on us the whole time, and you guys actually saw the shit that we talk about, the things that happen to us. Tricky Mickey, hello, good evening from upstate New York. The pizza looks great. It does look really
Hello,
good.
Rocky girl.
I like your name, Rocky Girl.
Hello, Lisa. Hello, Kitty. Tricky Mickey. How are you, girl?
Kaki's extremely tired, and she hit her knee tonight.
Oh my god.
Eat the food. All right, well, I gotta get my vegetables in first. Always.
I smashed my knee so hard into our door frame tonight. Trying to step over the baby gate.
Seeing your post on Instagram a little different than... It would be fun. You like seeing your posts on Instagram a little different than TikTok? What do you mean, MB? Instagram is gonna be... I'm rebooting my Instagram. I'm gonna be doing something totally different.
I love Rocky always. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna be doing something totally different on my Instagram side, and I was gonna start tonight, but I want to start tomorrow instead.
My knee hurts really bad. Like really, really bad. It hurts so
Hello,
bad.
Carolee.
Hi guys, it's been forever since I tuned in. I am up late watching on my son to drive home from college for Christmas. Please join me in hopping in his 10-hour trip. Be safe one. Merry Christmas. Aww. Merry Christmas, girl.
That's great. 105 pounds. MB. I did that. The stairs, it hurt for days. Hope you feel better. I saw it. Oh, speaking of knees and hurting and
Oh
feet.
yeah, and that girl, this hurts so bad. This hurts so bad. I hit it so hard to the point where I said, "Motherfucker." And then
Oh, you like my Instagram?
I kind of fell over a laundry basket as our daughter sat there laughing at me, and then I started to cry because I hurt really bad. And she's like, "Okay, mommy, I'm gonna get you some ice." She ran downstairs and came back up with an ice pack.
I try, MB, I thought you said my TikTok is like my Instagram. I try, and this is why I haven't been going crazy on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram and you notice that I'll go days without posting or stories.
Yes, Carolee, it's bad, girl. It's bad.
I do it because I don't want to just regurgitate the same stuff on different platforms. I want everything to be different. So Instagram's going to be getting a big reboot. I've been talking about this for months, and I haven't pulled the trigger on it, but it's probably starting tomorrow. It's going to be totally different from my TikTok, totally different from the last 4.5 years
Yes, Princess Pants. She took care of me. She brought me some ice
that it's been. So
to put on my knee.
If you guys
She's
like-
sweet like that.
if you like my videos and stuff like that, Instagram's going to be a totally different side. Not a totally different side, but a different look. Question, I've heard some people saying that intermittent fasting actually slows down metabolism. Well, I'm not a doctor, and I know it didn't slow my metabolism down. Do you take ibuprofen for the swelling, Khaki? Did you?
I didn't take anything for it. I literally smashed my knee, cried, put ice on it, brought everything up to set up, and then went on with my night. And my knee still hurts. I did not take ibuprofen.
Do you hate Domino's? Absolutely not. We love Domino's. Are both kiddos on the mend? Oh, you could talk about that one.
Our son is. Our daughter's not. I came home from work today, and she told me she was hungry and she wanted like bread with cream cheese, so I gave it to her. And then about, 45 minutes later, we're in the bathroom as she's throwing it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's going back to the doctor tomorrow.
And no, Lewis, I did not see SmackDown tonight. I did see a clip of Paul Heyman getting knocked on his keister. I don't know why they did that.
I did, and then I put some ice on it. Icy hot after. We don't have icy hot, but I'm just gonna deal with it. I have to go to work tomorrow.
Amsterdam, I really like the lights in your kitchen. Thank you. Yeah, what I was gonna say was, Khaki, I saw a foot person today for my feet.
Oh yeah, what
Yeah.
they say?
Well, I didn't show them my feet. I explained.
You didn't show them your feet.
No, I explained them. I run every day.
Thank you, Annette.
My
Thank you, girl.
toenails are black and blue. I lose them every once in a while. They hurt, and I was basically kind of feeling to see what she would offer, and she started talking about hot stone massages and what's the juice you drink? This is vegetables. The red one, that's a secret. Oh shoot! Hopefully you get all behind you for the holiday. Hope she feels better soon.
Thank you, Paisley. Thank you, girl. I hope so too.
Okay, have a slice of pizza.
Cheers, Khaki and Jamie. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Shannon.
Merry Christmas. I told Khaki if she
Cheers,
wanted
girl.
to go to sleep. I said, because my cookies weren't done before, so she goes, I'm not peeling cupcake
I
wrappers
was like,
off
I'm
these
not
cookies.
doing this later.
I said, Khaki, take a slice of pizza and eat it now and go to sleep. You don't have to
Because
stay
I'm
up.
cranky.
Yes,
I'm
she is.
cranky and I'm tired.
Yes, she is. And that's fine. But I told her,
I've
have a
been
slice of
taking
pizza or two. She goes, I just made my salad.
I've been taking care of sick kids for the past week with horrible, horrible sleep. And you know, you're a mom, you have a sick kid, you don't really sleep. You don't sleep. You're constantly up doing, taking temperatures, making sure they're okay. So, maybe try vitamin water.
Okay, it's time.
Thank you, I'll try that.
You guys don't know how long I've been waiting.
He's
I know-
been waiting since last Friday, guys.
I have been
He's been waiting since last
debating
Friday.
you know what I forgot? Gotta salt it, gotta pepper it. How I didn't fall this weekend and suck it up and do it, really surprised me. Because this week was, wow, this is the slice that lost the cheese. Alright, well that's not gonna work. Son of a biscuit.
I think it's too hot for you to do what you want to do to it.
No,
be
this is
honest.
the slice that I'm just gonna eat it regular. I don't
You
want to
have
choke on cheese.
You have to wait. Yeah, trust me, you don't want to choke on cheese. I did that.
Okay. We're
You
just
don't
gonna
want to.
we're gonna do a do-over. Where's the pizza from? This is our normal spot. We don't give away the pizzeria, say.
If you don't move your arm, I'm gonna bite you.
You gotta do it quick. Oh, it's good. It's good. Notice how the extra cheese makes it thicker. Thicker the better. That's what Pete always says. Hey, Lisa.
I'm not gonna say what I want to say because then you're gonna be like, I hate that saying. So,
Hey, Jamie, remember the time you punched her in the head?
punch me in the face.
No.
Nelly urethra. He punched me in the face.
Right in the noggin. It was an accident.
Punched me right in my nose.
How long ago?
Thank
was
you
that?
for saying that.
3 years? What?
That's what she said. Because if I said that, she would be like, ugh.
No. It's not just when khakis.
He just hates it saying.
I hate the saying for one reason and one reason only. And it gives me the heebie-jeebies. You know what I mean?
What
Makes
I put on my pizza?
my skin itch.
Balsamic glaze.
If you know, you
Balsamic
know.
glaze. It's delicious. And if you haven't tried it on pizza, you need to.
Khaki,
So
how
good.
long ago was that? Where I knocked you right in the nose.
It was a few years ago.
Who's Michael Scott? I've never heard of him. Is he a bit? I guess the extra cheese khaki is not gonna let me do what I like to do with the pizza. Remember, it's Source.
Yeah, he punched me in the nose.
Oh, The Office. I've never watched that show. I know Steve Carell's in it, but I've never seen it. Were you in Office? Did you watch The Office? No.
No.
Kagi's been watching Dexter though.
I've been watching Dexter New Blood.
I can't get into it. I don't like those kind of shows.
First
those
of all,
kind of
you
movies.
didn't even like see the first episode.
I don't like killing. I don't like violence like that no more. When it comes to shows and people getting locked up in rooms and then stabbed,
New Dexter is good. I think so too, Jimmy.
I don't know if I'm gonna give it a. I don't think I'm gonna give it a. I don't think I'm gonna give it a
Thank
shot.
you, Oceans. Yeah, the new Dexter is good. You know what? They bring the old people in, which I like. They bring them in a different way.
No,
I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
Not too much.
Yeah,
killing.
it's not too much killing so far now. But I'm only on episode 5.
How many episodes are there?
I have
This is
I have one more episode to go before I'm caught up.
This is only a one-off. They're not. Dexter's not back. They're doing one season.
It might be back. Who knows?
What type of vape do you use? Would you recommend? I wouldn't recommend if you're trying to quit smoking. I would say vaping did help me, but it turns into a whole nother habit.
You named your chocolate lab after Dexter. There you go, Strawberry. The kiddos are not off for Christmas break. They're not off until next week.
I'm off for a whole month. You know why? Do you know why?
Jamie quit.
No, I didn't quit. It almost happened though. It almost happened a couple times this week.
Today
But I'm a
was-
responsible-
Today for me was like, do I really have a tea order here? I don't know. I don't have anything else to fall back on. So
Do
I
you
kind of have to work.
There was a time when, and Kaki will vouch for this one, where I was so bad when it came to jobs. If I was pissed off or mad, I quit. Whether I had another job lined up or not, I quit. I gave Kaki the same old song and dance, and then we'd be screwed for a month or 2 months at a time. I had a very bad temper, and I didn't like to listen to people. I still don't, but now I just kind of suck it up and go about my business, but I can't tell you how many jobs I've quit.
You've quit, not
Quit.
quitting.
I quit.
He's quitting many jobs.
You gotta admit though, I've been pretty damn good keeping a job for the last
Yes, you have.
since our kid was born. So you have trouble with authority? Me too. I'm not exactly. Me too. What's up, Dalton?
Hello, Dalton.
Let's leave it there.
Yeah, well.
I've gotten better. I've definitely gotten better, but and I'm very cold. Very cold, and I'm very itchy. My armpit is itchy. My left one. You quitting your job too, beach girl?
I'm quitting my job too.
Let's all quit our jobs and go to the Bahamas. And we'll open up a little shop on the beach.
Let's go, guys.
When you have kids, it gives you a whole new reason to suck it up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Paisley. Definitely does. You gotta suck it up.
My thing, I agree with you. But my thing was like, once you go a certain amount of time of not having a job and always being broke and being that person that I don't want to say is mooching off of you or your family, but you know what it's like not to have money in your pocket. You know what it's like not to go out with friends because you can't, you don't have the money. It sucks. And I did that for a long time. A long time. And I never want to go back to doing that again. Are you still planning on moving to Florida? Yes, we are. Sooner rather than later.
The faster the better at this point.
Yeah. And can you it has nothing to do. What's
Hello,
up, Johnny? It has nothing to do like we we love it here, but at the same time we don't want to do the cold weather no more.
Mm-mm.
I learned the hard way when I left my parents' house. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It definitely sucks, but at the same time, I think if you like what we're doing, saving up, getting a fresh start, and gonna do everything the right way. That's why we're not rushing. Listen, if Kaki would have listened to me, we would have been living in Florida in September. And being broken probably not.
That's why I don't listen to Jamie. That's why Jamie needs to listen to me.
Last Christmas in New York? Maybe. I think, and depending on our situation next year, I think we might come up here for Christmas. Because I don't know if I could do a hot Christmas.
It would probably be like how it is now. Like we're in December at this point, and it's like 50 degrees.
No, I don't think it'll be. In Florida, though, it will be hot.
Florida will be like 60 degrees.
Jamie, your whole vibe is the total beach attitude. Dig it the most. Thank you, Kimmy.
I think so too, Kimmy. I agree with you.
I'm saving up to increase in case I ever lose my job or decide to quit. Have money to keep me afloat for a couple months. That's the thing. That's the best thing when you have that little nest tucked away. In case you just say, in case you decide to say, whatever. Let's say your boss's name is Mr. Toltree. You know what? Screw you, Mr. Toltree. I don't need this. I'm gonna go away for a couple months. Find something better. That's the best. That's the best feeling because you don't have to stay there. You can just pick up and leave. Say screw you. I'm gonna take a couple months and find something better.
Especially when you feel unappreciated.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a good feeling.
Hello, Brown Eyes. How are you, girl?
I've been taking advantage of my whole adult work life. Almost every damn boss I've had.
See, I haven't.
Oh well. My bosses now are good. They don't. I think these are my first bosses that don't take advantage of me. But does freezing chips make them taste better? Yeah.
Yes.
You should try it.
Yes, it does.
You should try it. Yeah. Like when it comes to pay, when it comes to asking to be doing like more like extra stuff. Every job I've had, my adult life, never got the money I deserved. You know, and it's to a point now where I'm happy with everything. What are you eat? What are we eating? Pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza, taco, taco. Choppy, choppy, pee, 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 pee. What do you do now? Timmy, I don't talk about my job wise.
We
Yeah,
don't talk
you
about
don't
what
talk
we do
about
for
our the real life job things. I've had some problems in the past, and those of you that are always wondering why doesn't Jamie say what he does? I've had people actually try calling up and complain, like talking about this stuff, making things up, trying to get me fired, trying to get, So we just keep it. We keep it under the table. I totally get it. People are insane. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. You have no idea that some of the things I've had people call up and say. Mm-hmm.
That's
So-
why we don't talk about our jobs.
Yeah, and usually at least everybody does respect it. Usually,
People are insane. I agree.
but I always don't give that explanation. I just say that we don't talk about it, or MB or someone else that knows us will say they don't talk about it. So I don't always give that. Some people are cruel. Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
why we don't talk about it, because you don't know who really likes you, who doesn't really like you. And if you say, "Oh yeah, I work at this place," who's not to say they're gonna call and be like, "Blah blah 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 blah."
Yeah,
This is
you
what
guys
they're
noticed-
doing, This is what yeah, no.
You guys noticed Jimmy Jam's not in here, right? You know why? Do you know why?
Oh my god.
I
please
found
stop.
some shit out, and he knows I'm pissed off at him. No, I'm joking.
Not everyone needs to know everything. It's a matter of privacy, exactly, MB. Yeah, no. And regarding Jimmy Jam, no.
I'm joking.
No.
Believe it or not, Jimmy Jam wants us to move to Chicago
Yes, he does.
and work for him. Kaki told me that. I'm like,
Mm-mm.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna. Oh, I wouldn't go into personal business like that. Anyway, you ruined my whole damn thing. I was gonna say, Kaki.
I thought you were going into it. And
Mm-mm.
I'm just like, no. Don't bring that up.
No. Actually, that would be wrong for me to do this to you guys. So I'm just gonna tell you, Mr. Jimmy Jam is a dentist, and he's opening up his own. What is the dental office called?
A dentist?
No. It's called something else.
A dentist?
No, Kaki. Yes.
Yes.
But it's a cult. There's a more fancier word to say it.
I don't believe so.
A practice. Thank you, Jimmy Beans. A dental practice. Can you imagine Jimmy Jam as a dentist?
Orthodontist.
Can you imagine Jimmy a dentist? He'd probably be nice, like calming you down if you don't like the dentist.
It's okay. We're just gonna pull your tooth out, but it's not gonna be that bad. We're gonna give you some shit.
I
for
bet
it.
you, Kaki, he would be
You'd be
good.
okay.
I bet
You're gonna
you-
be okay.
I could
I
see
can
him.
picture him talking me down.
I could see him.
And you know what? The day that I had my tooth pulled, I wish Jimmy Jam was there talking me down.
I could seriously see
Because
him.
nobody else was.
Hey, I didn't even go with you.
I know.
I was
but I
allowed-
called.
Well,
When you. And I was like, they're gonna pull my tooth, and you didn't answer the phone.
was it? What day was it?
It was a Saturday.
I was probably sleeping.
I know. And then I called your mom, and she didn't answer either.
So who'd you call?
I turned to my good old friends on Instagram and my stories.
No.
And I was talking to my best friend Katie.
We
But
all need
still-
Jimmy Jam in our lives. Oh, you know what?
But
Annette?
still, I
I'll say
needed
this.
support. I needed support. That was very big for me.
I will say this.
It had to have a tooth pulled.
He's a good friend to have.
Okay.
Jamie, I would love you as my hygienist. Are you going to clean teeth? No. No. No, but seriously, he's a good friend to have, and this is not me kissing his butt or anything like that. I always give him a pat on the back whenever I can. He's
Yeah,
good.
no,
He's a
he
good
is-
dude.
He's a very good friend. I honestly don't know what I would do without him, to be honest.
I love him. I just want to work for him. Ella.
My daughter has to have dental surgery on the 29th to remove 4 teeth for her braces. Oh no, girl. Really? I had
4
one.
braces?
I had 1 tooth pulled, and I thought that was like the end of the world.
Hey, Walter.
That was so painful. So painful.
Why would she have to have teeth pulled to put braces on? Hello from Turtle Bay. Ah, Dakota. What's up?
You prefer Novocaine for everything. Here's the thing. I didn't have the option to go under. They were like, yeah, we're just gonna pull it today. I'm like, are you gonna put me to sleep? And they go, no, we don't do that here. Is that something that you want? And I was like, well, how
Hey,
urgent?
John.
Like, how urgent? Like, is my tooth being pulled? Like, it's cracked and you have an infection, so I would say it's urgent. Okay,
Would
so you're pulling it today, and they're just like,
8 needles?
it was terrible. It
Yeah.
was terrible. The needle that they put in the roof of your mouth, worst feeling ever.
There was a dentist that
I would rather give birth 10 times rather than having that freaking needle shoved into the roof of my mouth.
there was a dentist
Yes.
that came in here, and she owned her own practice. Do you remember this? Like
No.
5 months ago, 6 months ago, and she's in New York. I don't know where, but she gave me a private message, and she was only asking about my teeth because it got taken. It got
Yes.
taken as her making fun of me, and she wasn't. She was
I
offering
do
me a
remember
free
that.
cleaning or for
She
her
was
to look at my
offering
teeth.
you
Yeah.
like a free assessment, yeah. Always use laughing gas. They didn't offer that. That's happened with me. You feel? Yeah, it was bad, Lisa. It was bad, girl.
All right, so Annette says the reason why I don't like the dentist is because some of them are just so freaking rude. There's a difference on being blunt and rude. The ones I've had straight up rude.
The
Yeah.
dentist that I had,
And they probably make fun of us when they go and talk with the other dentist. I mean,
the dentist that I had before I went to the dentist that like pulled my tooth, he did not know what the hell he was doing. He did not know what he was doing. Because my best friend's mom happens to be a dental hygienist. And when I told her like when I told my best friend like what this person did to my tooth and then my filling fell out, she immediately called her mom. And her mom was just like, they should not have put that seal on your filling because your filling, it was a mercury filling and that's only good for like
I know, Annette.
for the clear fillings. And I didn't have a clear filling, I have a mercury filling. So that was the reason my filling fell out. And probably the reason that my tooth cracked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a really bad dentist. That's why I hate the dentist. That's why I don't like going.
Listen, there are good dentists out there, and there are dentists that want your experience to be good, so you come back. Dr. Kringsty in Belmore
Is an
is
awesome
awesome dentist.
dentist.
Never heard of him.
This is not an insult at all, but I feel like Jamie would be a mess without you. Aw.
You're 100% right.
Well,
Kagi is like
you're not wrong.
um
You're not wrong.
not at all. And Kagi knows that I know that. Listen, I could survive.
Yeah, tooth pain is terrible in that. It sucks really bad.
I could survive without Kagi. It wouldn't be pleasant. It wouldn't be fun. And I
You
would
could survive without me.
I could. Oh, I know I could. I could do all of this without Kagi. It would be a lot harder. And um,
I just get the motherly vibe that she keeps everything together.
she does.
Well, I am a mom. And I do like to protect the people I love, so.
She could do a better job, but you know,
Wow.
I had a dental phobia. I do not do well for cleanings. Scares me to death always because you're afraid that they're
MB.
gonna say you need work, right?
I'm the same way, girl. I'm terrified of going to the dentist, which is why I prolonged going to the dentist for so long, and then I had that messed up tooth that they had to pull. And I keep getting like texts from the dentist. Oh, you're due
Thanks,
for a
Dirty
cleaning.
Harry.
You're due for a cleaning. I don't want to go for cleaning. I don't want to go.
She's not my wife. That's number one. Number two, because we're
Why are you being rude?
no,
Why are you being rude?
no, Kagi.
Yes.
See what I mean? Now you got to start it up. Now you wound her up. I used to have a phobia listening to music and find the right dentist. You got Carolee Kagi on YouTube?
When I was 9, I had 5 teeth pulled. Back then, they used either got home and vomited like crazy and then pitched 2 softball games in the Little League. Nice, girl.
No, before that, she said there are several reasons why they pull teeth to put braces in. The
Oh,
most
I
common
missed
is
that
that
part.
the mouth has too many teeth, and that way the braces can be pulled in together and straightened. That makes sense.
Ah, okay.
John says just because there are no papers, you are both definitely married.
Yeah. It's
Well-
called common law at this point.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this.
Common law.
So what happens if I decided to pack my stuff up tonight and move to Delaware
Guess
tomorrow?
what? We don't have to get divorced because we're not married.
No. That's what I'm saying.
But
Delaware's
looked at-
waiting for me.
Looked at by the law, we're technically married.
What do you do if I found out that night where I got out in New York City, barefoot, and just ran into the crowd, and I said, "And what happens if you never see me again?" What would you
Oh,
do?
I'd find you.
Remember that night? And what did you do if you found out I was living in Delaware? Out of all the states, he chooses to go from New York to Delaware.
Well, first of all, I would find you. That's number one. I would hunt you down.
You'd give up. I could
Do
disappear.
you know Jimmy Jam? He'd find your ass.
I don't think so. I'd block his number.
Don't matter.
I would block
You
everybody.
can block his number, but how are you gonna live?
What?
How you gonna live?
If
How are you going to live with no money?
okay, I'll get money. Change my name. Everything. There's a great cookie decorating SmackDown on.
Kagi versus Jimmy. You said that the other night.
Yeah.
I think I would win,
I'm joking around. Number one, I wouldn't just disappear.
obviously. I think I would win, Walter. Not to be like, gloating, but I think I would win.
You know why I wouldn't disappear?
Why?
I'm playing around. You know why?
Obviously, you're
I'm
not
playing
being
around.
serious.
Right. I'm playing around, but my dad actually left me and my brothers when I was little. Just upped and left. Came back, and then left again. Came back, left again. Came back, left again. Then we would start to go to his apartment on the weekends. And then the weekends turned into every other week. And then he'd go on these long stints, like a month, 2 months. Yeah. There's always an excuse. So, I would never do that. Unless Kagi really pissed me off. and came clean on something.
On
I'm
what?
using it as example. Just using it as example, like
Oh, you're accusing me of something. I'm about to say, like, on what? What I? Yeah, I heard that too.
oh, my dream lights. One of them fell over. No, using it as an example, like, hey, I gotta talk to you about something. Oh yeah, what? Well, do you remember uh, Omar? I do not know Omar. Who's Omar? You know Omar. Well, anyway, kind of have this little thing going on. Like, it happened, and well, let's just say this is a double life. And it turns out you got 5 other kids, a husband.
Because somehow I was pregnant 5 times without you knowing.
Using it as an example, Kaki. Don't get smart with me.
That would only work if you said,
Do I still have contact with my dad to this day?
if it was reversed to you. That's the only way it would work. Because
Yeah.
obviously you would notice I was pregnant 5 times.
So I haven't talked to my dad in about 4 years. 3 years, 4 years. But that's how it's been pretty much my whole life. Go, it used to be birthdays and Christmas, but then that stopped. He still calls, but when he calls, I'm never home and I don't return the phone call. So I love him. I'm not gonna say I don't. It's just that we don't have that relationship, and there's not a really. And I wish things were different because I'll say this. You always hear about the mama's boys, and I was a mama's boy, but at the
You
same
still
time,
are.
yes, but at the same time, my dad left me and my brothers, so there was that. So of course I wanted to see him as much as possible, and I always wanted to leave where I am now when I was little and move in with him, but it never happened. Never happened. So, but that kind of stuff happens every day. It sucks, and I think the ones that it happens to, it leaves like an imprint, and you know the feeling, and you would never want your kids to go through that. Well,
A feeling of abandonment. Being abandoned by your
I
parents.
didn't know really when I was little. I know now. I know now because I could put my shoes in his shoes and I could see like leaving you with a lot and then just like not worrying, not caring, going
Was
on a
not giving a
stick.
crap and just
I don't know
leaving.
how anybody could do that. I get paranoid just going to work and leaving, my family. So I don't know, it's weird. Tough to describe. It's okay in that. I'm over it. I'm over it.
Yeah, it's like a feeling of abandonment that, like,
Yeah, but I also remember like good times when my dad would take me and my brothers for the weekend, and then we'd go to my uncle's house, and I get to play with my cousins, and we'd have go in the pool. Those were the best times.
yeah, you remember those times, but like,
Those were the best times because, and I've never even talked to Danielle or Jamie about or Cody. I never told them that, but that was always my most favorite time. It was summertime, barbecue, pool. I was with my dad for the whole weekend. I know what you mean, like I wouldn't be able to sleep. Yeah. I have a hard time going to sleep.
how people have just abandoned their families, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's someone in here right now that is going through something similar, or maybe won't admit it, but has done that. You know what? It's like that kind of crap happens. Unfortunately it's normal. My father and I were estranged, reconnected in November. He died this past July in a horrific accident. It's rough. Sorry to hear that,
sorry,
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Just don't blame yourself, Jamie. It's the problem not. Oh no! Listen, I wasn't a great kid, but at the same time, I wasn't terrible enough to leave.
You know, everybody.
I never looked at it like that.
I feel like everybody has like an abandonment issue in some way.
Yeah.
For me, I grew up not knowing my dad, but my dad knew about me. But he didn't do anything
Yeah.
to be a part of my life. So there's that too.
Yeah. Like I said, I think everybody can relate some way, shape, or form.
Don't
You
get me
know?
wrong. Like knowing what I know now, I'm glad that he didn't
Yeah.
try to do that. But I did have that abandonment issue growing up, not knowing, what happened, like what was going on.
Yeah.
So there's that as well.
It sucks, but like I said just before, you just don't, you know, not to do the same thing.
Yeah, it was his loss. It was his loss, and it's my gain because now I have all my sisters and my brothers, and
I'm Kaki's daddy, guys.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I have all my sisters and my brothers.
Now I'm the only one she calls daddy.
Now Jamie's my daddy.
You don't gotta say it like that, Kaki.
Hoping
Don't.
he'll be my sugar daddy.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. And you got Paisley?
Yeah, my dad was in and out of my sister and I's life. It was hard, but him walking away was best for us because he was not stable. He was a Vietnam vet and brought the war home with him. Oh, Paisley, I'm so sorry about that, girl. I'm sure that was hard. That'd be really hard. And that's really sad. Like somebody that served the country and like stood for like what we believe in, and like
Yeah.
it's hard for them. It really is.
How was your day, guys? Long?
My day was not long. It was okay. It wasn't bad.
My day was freaking long. My week was long. I'm happy to be sitting here on this lovely Friday night eating pizza, knowing that there's going to be some wild things going down later on tonight.
John, I'm sorry to hear
Me
that.
and my cookie corner escapades. Do you put the pizza in the cookie? Do you cook it longer than it comes? Do you put the I put the pizza goes in for about 9 minutes, and it's fully cooked already.
Any weekend plans?
Yeah.
Christmas shopping.
Santa Claus is coming
To town.
to town.
Yeah, Santa Claus
He
is coming to
sees
town.
you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. I know what the next part is, but I don't know.
He knows if you've been better good, so you better be good for goodness sake.
There we go. Favorite Christmas songs? I like all Christmas songs.
I'm the lyric police. I feel like I know the lyrics to like almost every song.
Yeah, well, I got an idea about that.
Oh yeah.
What I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna spoil it on here.
So believe saved some cookies for Santa. Here's the thing, Annette. I'm usually like ahead of the game. I have my cookie dough already made, so I just gotta bake it. Tonight I just made Jamie's cookie dough. I still have to make Christmas
can
cookie
wait.
dough, like chocolate chip ones, the
I say you don't do it.
peanut butter, the brownie ones. I still have to do all of that.
I say you don't go. for
No, I'm doing it.
it. Break that tradition.
Nope, sorry. Mm-mm. You know what? You know what makes me feel like sick of making cookie dough? Because I make it for you all the time.
There you go. So there's all the reason why you don't want to make it
You
anymore.
make me sick of making cookie dough. Just because my cookie dough only usually happens around Christmas time. And I've been making it for Jamie
Every weekend.
every other weekend for the past few months. So now I'm just like, cookie dough.
Yeah. So guys, if you know Kaki personally and you receive one of her homemade cookies, just know this: she's had a lot of practice because of me. So you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope I didn't already salt this slice. It would suck if I did.
I don't know if you did.
Going anywhere to check out Christmas light shows?
No, we haven't. But I do want to. There's one local one that I want to go see.
I would rather drive around nice
Drive around.
neighborhoods. Yeah. I don't want to go on another long ass line like we did for that other thing
Oh, for them only to take
and sit
credit?
in traffic.
Because, you know, we didn't know they just took credit. Like, it was, like, we had cash. And they only took credit, which sucked. That was bad.
Yes, you did,
I have-
Walter.
I have never made gingerbread cookies in my entire life, Annette. I honestly don't like gingerbread cookies.
No, we're chocolate chip cookie guys.
I don't like gingerbread cookies. So I've never tried to make those. I'm sure I could if I tried, but
But you wouldn't enjoy it, so there would be no real.
yeah. Kaki, how about making a big batch of his cookie
What's up,
dough
Tracy?
and freeze it into logs? I feel like once you freeze cookie dough, I don't know if it's gonna taste the same once you defrost it.
How about oatmeal cookies?
I've never made oatmeal cookies.
M&M oatmeal cookies? That'd be good.
It might be, but I've never made oatmeal cookies.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip cookie gang, yeah. Chocolate chip cookie gang.
Are you team chocolate chip or team Oreo?
Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip all the way. Actually, I like my brownie cookies.
You buy them now? Why the freezer? I got this, Walter. I got putting the chips in the. Let me tell you this.
No, I'm not decorating sugar cookies. I literally make
Hold on, Walter.
chocolate chip cookies, brownie cookies, and peanut butter cookies. I do not make sugar cookies that I decorate. But I've been watching these women on TikTok that do sit there and decorate all of these cookies, and I'm just like in awe. Like, I'm in awe. Like, I could probably do it if I tried, but I don't have the time. I could probably do it, but no. I just make regular cookies.
Walter, it wasn't always chips. It was originally started off with Cheetos. My mom would do it when I was little, and I do these Cheetos, but she would do the puffy ones.
Yes, and that. I agree. That would be fun for the kids.
What were what are the puffy Cheetos called? The fat ones, the fat
Puff
soft ones.
Cheetos. They're called Puff Cheetos.
And
Not the
she
crunchy
would put
ones.
those in the freezer.
Yeah, Snickerdoodles are good. I love Snickerdoodles, but I never make those. Sorry.
And I remember the first time I tried it, I was like, holy crap, I was little. And I've been doing it ever since. And then I started experimenting with like Oreos and Reese's, and now all chips go in the freezer because it just tastes so much better. And if you don't understand, what's it gonna hurt if you try it? Put your chips in the freezer for a couple hours. I recommend 24 hours to get the full effect. 48 hours if you could wait and really want to feel good. But that's just my opinion. Some people put them in for an hour and they're like, I don't taste the difference. You're not gonna. 48 hours for the full effect. Right? Would you agree?
Yeah. They have to be in there for at least a day.
Technically, like I said, 48 hours.
Well, it's 2 days.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it. And if you do, I've had many people comment on video saying, "Hey Jamie, I put the chips in the freezer. Amazing, game changer." It's not just to keep them from going stale, because I got news for you. If you don't, and you have to open them. If you don't close them all the way, and they're in there long enough, they will get stale.
Yes, they will.
So make sure you open them and then fold them. You only leave them open like this if you really can't wait and you are like, I had to do that tonight. How'd you like the garlic knots?
They were okay.
I think they're good. I wish I had more pizza, but I don't. Because I was under the impression you were making your own damn pizza tonight.
I had 2 pieces of pizza.
It's okay. We had more than enough food. I'm doing
I'm
pizza.
just letting you know I had 2 pieces of pizza. That was it.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm gonna be doing pizza again tomorrow night, so I'm not really worried about it. Peanut M&Ms in the freezer is good. Yep. Reese's are really good. Oreos are really good. Double dark chocolate Milanos are really good.
In the freezer?
Mm-hmm.
You've had those in the freezer?
Yeah, why? In our freezer, not in this freezer. Forgot all about it. There's like 2 in there. Not last week, the week before. I like the double dark chocolate better than the regular Milanos. And I go into these like phases.
You don't like dark chocolate.
No, I don't hate it, but
No, you don't like it.
I'm
though.
more of a milk chocolate guy, except Milanos. I'll never go back to regular Milanos. Random question: do you like Kanye West? His music? I think he's funny, but I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm like a big Kanye West fan.
Yeah, I'm not really a big Kanye West fan, but like, I don't really.
He's out there, and there's nothing wrong with that. Exactly, MB. He's out there. I just heard on the radio this morning. That's so funny you said that about
Are
Kanye.
your brownie cookies made with Ritz crackers? No, they're not. No, they're not.
I heard, I think it was either this morning or yesterday, that Kanye West, it was when I was dropping you off at work. I don't know if it was today or yesterday. He's going to open up a church or something like that.
Oh, I heard that on the radio. I think I was with you.
Elvis Duran.
I think it was this morning. That was this morning.
I don't know if it was this morning or yesterday.
No, that was this morning.
I feel like you were mad at me this morning, or you were like extra.
I wasn't mad at you this morning.
You seem pretty cranky this
I'm
morning.
just cranky. I'm tired. I'm cranky. Been dealing with sick kids for like the past week.
Yeah.
I've had no alone time. All of my days off have gone to taking care of our sick children.
Yeah.
Which I'm not upset about, but like, I don't have time to myself. I don't have that peace of mind to where, oh, you go to school, you go to work.
Yeah. Where's my peace of mind?
Oh, you have that on the weekends when you freaking sleep.
I need to go.
You have that. So my peace of mind has gone out the damn window for the past week. And it's probably gonna go out the window next week too. And then the week after that, the kids are off from school, so then I don't have that. So I'll be in the mental institution by the time we hit New Year's.
Khaki needs a spa day. I bet you.
Khaki needs.
I guarantee you,
Khaki needs a momcation.
I was gonna say Khaki would take a hotel room with nobody with her for 2 days.
I just want a bunch of books, a bunch of wine, and I'll be good.
Hey, let me ask you a question. If I decided to take a vacation for work and I surprised you, 2 days at the Marriott, no me, no kids, just you and whatever you want to do, you would do it in a heartbeat, wouldn't you?
Yes, just 2 days. I would flourish those 2 days. I would read as much as I could.
I think you would drink and sleep.
No, I would drink and read books. I love reading books. I haven't read a book since our kids were born. The last book I read was What to Expect When You're Expecting. I used to read books, if you remember correctly.
Yeah.
Before our kids were born, I used to sit there and read books.
Khaki would do the whole Brady Bunch thing.
I would.
Nightlight on, book.
I love
I'm trying to
books.
sleep.
I love books. I love reading books. I'm a nerd. Whatever.
I thought that was, I'm like, did I really get a Brady Bunch girl?
Khaki, tell me why I keep seeing Snoop Dogg wine. Yeah, the Snoop Dogg wine is the best. It is. The 19 Crimes? Hell yeah. That's the best one. And he made fun of me for getting the Snoop Dogg wine. I saw it when we were in Florida and I was like, wow, that's really cheap. Because normally here it's like $12, $13 a bottle. It's like
You
half
didn't get it.
price. I did get it.
Oh,
And you made fun of me for getting it.
in Florida?
I don't know if it was Florida or Georgia. I forget which one it was. But I was just like, that's dirt
Read
cheap.
James Patterson.
Read James Patterson. I'm obsessed with Mary Higgins Clark. I love all of her books. I've read so many of her books. I love murder mysteries, the ones that keep you on like the edge of your seat when you're reading them. And it's just like you can't stop turning the page. And then like you get to a point like you're just so tired to where you just can't like remember what you read and you have to go back and you're like, damn, I gotta put the book down, I gotta go to bed.
Is that your sign to shut the book?
Yes. Yes.
John Grisham. Anne Rice.
She's
That would be a
walking,
great
remember,
Christmas
the kids
rep.
are all yours. Jim loves you.
She's blocking your number, and the kids are. Well, here's the thing. I can tell you this right now.
Who do I like again? I like Mary Higgins Clark.
If I got khaki 2 days in the Marriott, I'm telling you right now what would happen. No kids, no me. Within 3 hours, she'd be getting a knock on the door. Kids wanted to see you.
Sorry, who dis? New number.
No, knock, knock, no.
Sorry, she left. She's not here no more. I'll be hiding in the bathroom, not answering the door.
I think me and Khaki are gonna try to get to the city. Maybe a week after. No, what can't happen?
Anne Rice. I've heard of Anne Rice, but I never read any of her books.
19 Crimes and hopefully Big Bold Red and open them for Christmas dinner.
Nice, Annette. 19 Crimes is my favorite.
I'm having one more girl now. And then we're calling it on the night. I don't want to take advantage of Khaki. Actually, you know what? Let's end it now. 1:16. Yeah, we gotta get cracking. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us on this glorious Pizza Friday. If you are just joining us and like just popping in now and you think that you missed dinner, don't worry. I'm doing pizza again tomorrow night. But just me this time. The more the merrier for me. So
Oh, because I ate 2 slices. I'm sorry. I ruined your entire pie.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
I had 2 slices.
So, good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night. And stay classy, San Diego. How about that one?
Have a good night,
Name that
guys.
movie, Keggy. Stay classy, San Diego?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
No,
you
I don't.
definitely know the movie.
What's the movie?
Guess it. Will Ferrell.